Hiya, I'm Mika, and welcome back to Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask. I'm gonna talk to this guy. I know I said I might do this side stuff literally moments ago in my own life. Ooh, your mouth is upsetting. But I guess I don't wanna. I'm not feeling it. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome to the One Ring Circus. I am Tyrone, your ringmaster, and also, no one in between is allowed. You're either lady or gentleman in this tent. If you paid for a ticket, you can request a refund. Bye. What the fuck, Tyrone? You're being weird. Hello again. The rabbit you gave us earlier is doing quite well. Oh yes, the rabbit, our family of performers, is doing just fine without that furry louse. Business is grazing its fingers along the firmament of the sky ever since Mr. Dalston hired us a month ago. We've been sold out. Ever since Mr. Dalston hired us a month ago, we've been sold out. Even as we speak, our star is performing in our big tent before a packed crowd. I really can't thank Mr. Dalston enough for his investment and for his trust in us. He even offered us this prime location. Tyrone, I was told that the circus rented a number of costumes from a local boutique. Looking around, I see no shortage of costumes. Can you explain this to me? Underneath the face paint of the colored wigs, my performers are real people with real needs, my good man. They wanted to enjoy the parade and the other festivities with the rest of the city, but as people, not as circus performers. So I procured some wardrobe options. Is renting clothes a crime? For if it be so, then shackle my wrists, my good man. No need for that. That was very kind of you to do for your employees. I have the heart of a lion, but the brain of a salmon who swims downstream. Perhaps you can help me with this puzzle here. All right, Tyrone. All right. What the fuck? For shit. Miss A is complaining about the seat she had for last night's play. Can you work out where she was sitting? The five of us sat in a row, with me in the middle. Talk about a fifth wheel. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5. That doesn't narrow down the rows any, actually. All rows have 5 seats. At least. Of course, I got stuck behind some oaf in a top hat. I could hardly see the stage, so guaranteed not row 1. There were 4 seats between me and the aisle to my right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 seats in the aisle to my right, so it could be 3, 4, 5, or 6, depending on where the 5 ended up. Since my view was blocked, I took to looking at my ticket and noticed the seat number and row were 2 apart. Okay, so we're probably looking at the left side. Has to be the left side, because the left side goes up to... Well, no. Yeah, it has to be the left side, because 3 and 4 are not 2 away from 8. Alright, I want to throw you up there with some memo. So based on number 2, we know it's not that row. Based on number 4, I took to looking at my seat and noticed that my seat and row number were 2 apart. Could not be this row, but it has to be this side. If they were 2 apart, 3 would put her here. That's only 2 away from the aisle to the right, so it's not this one. 4 would put her here or here. I guess also it could have been here, but then she's not in the middle. And then she's not in the middle on either of these, so it's not here. So we're looking at 3 or 7. 7 doesn't put it 2 to the right. 3 doesn't put the aisle to her right, 2 to her right. So we're looking at 4 or 8. 4 is, in fact, 4 spaces from the aisle to the right. So that satisfies number 3, though this one does not. The 5 of us sat in a row with me in the middle. Talk about a 5th wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be the group of friends. Stuck behind someone with a top hat, could hardly see the stage. That's literally anyone in this row. 4 seats between me and the aisle to my right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aisle to the right. All right. Hide text. She was in row 6, seat 4. That's 4. 4. 4. I hate that you don't recognize my 4s.
I believe I have this one. Solving puzzles is truly a pleasure.
Easy. Correct. Miss A was in row 6, seat 4. Right at the back. Oh dear. At first she seemed very fussy, but anyone would complain about that seat. Quite impressive, my good man. You would make quite a clown, or an animal trainer. Speaking of, please come and meet our resident white tiger, the fearsome and the ferocious Maurice. He is one of Mr. Dalston's favorites. His cage is right over there. He longs for the company of good human friends. A white tiger? Perhaps you could speak with him, Luke. I've never talked to a tiger, but I'd sure like to give it a try. Thank you, Tyrone. We will talk with Maurice for a moment. Talk? With the tiger? Why, very well. I shall not shatter the glass through which you perceive the world. But that's, kind of crazy. Careful now. His namesake was Erd. He is not the fearsome and ferocious Maurice for nothing. Hey, bud. You look real sad and hunched over. Grr, grr, grr. He's certainly vocal, and sleepy looking. Not quite what I had envisioned. According to Tyrone, he is fearsome. And ferocious. Let's see if I can talk to him. I still think it's odd that you can talk to animals, Luke, but since it's helping our investigation, I'll keep my mouth shut. Thanks, I guess. I hope he's not mean. Don't worry, tigers are just big house cats, with sharp teeth and with sharp teeth as big as a house cat's. Well, here goes. Wow. Oh, I see. What is it, Luke? What did he say? He's having trouble solving a puzzle. Oh, okay, cool. Kitty saw it there. Lucky, the black cat and her 8 white kittens are sitting on a 5x5 board. Lucky and the kittens can jump over any kitten that is on horizontally, vertically, or diagonally adjacent square. Jumping over a kitten removes that kitten from the grid. Lucky is safe, though, as the kittens can't jump over her. Can you jump and bounce the cats around so that only Lucky is left sitting alone in the middle? Sitting alone in the middle, so we definitely don't want to do any diagonal jumps. Like, we can do this. I don't know if that's the opening move, though. Could do this, this, this. It's an interesting set of moves. Let's try to use those in combination, maybe? Because now I can do this. Interesting. Right, they can't jump over Lucky. Yeah, I know. I figured that was wrong. I don't need you to buzz at me when I get it wrong. I already feel bad. Thank you. A lot of interesting things that we can do here. But that's already rough. That's already wrong. Yep. The last jump has to be lucky. And it has to be lucky going to the middle. I just haven't figured out quite what the pattern is. This feels like something. But it really ain't. I need a hint. It's more important to consider the first move. You may feel safer leaving Lucky in the middle, but you're going to have to move her to solve this. In fact, the first step is to make her jump 4 times in a row. Okay. That's a solid recommendation. 3, 4? That can't be it. That can't be it. That can't be it. It's 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. If it's 4 times in a row, it does have to be one of these 4 spaces. 2, 3. Now here's where it diverges. It's either 4 or 4. Unless it's 3, 4. But that doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel right either. Yeah, I'll take the second hint. Let's say you choose to move Lucky down on the first move, down to south. Keep going and jump Lucky northwest. Northwest, northeast, and southeast. She should now be sitting in the middle of the rightmost column. Now try to make one of the kittens jump so that it lands a bit closer to Lucky. South, northwest, northeast, southwest. Make one of the kittens jump so it lands a bit closer to Lucky. This is a bit closer to Lucky. That doesn't work though, because then there's another kitten that's left. Let's undo that. That's nowhere closer to Lucky. That's nowhere closer to Lucky. There's closer to Lucky. This is somewhat closer to Lucky, maybe? I guess. Now try to make one of the kittens jump so... Move Lucky down on the first move. And down is south. Northwest, that's up left. Northeast, that's up right. Southeast, middle of the rightmost column. Make one of the kittens jump so that it lands a bit closer to Lucky. What does that mean? That's the only option. Because getting up there isn't an option. I'm taking the third hint. Let's pick up from Lucky getting to her last position in hint 2. The kitten you want to move next is the one that is farthest left. Yeah, there's only one square it can go to. Yeah. After that, oh shit. I'm a fool. I'm a great fool. I'm a huge fool. I'm a fool.
I did it, Professor!
I'm sorry, Maurice. Correct, you managed to get all the kittens off the board and leave only Lucky in the middle. Do you think she's glad to get someplace to get some peace and quiet? Considering she's doing backflips? Yeah, probably. Kitty solitaire. eve of the carnival. Big cats can't purr, actually, believe it or not. It's the size of the diaphragm is why. It's why house cats can't roar, I believe. Not diaphragm, vocal folds. The strength of them, the amount of force it takes to move them. I might be spreading misinformation on the internet. Google that. Make sure that I'm right. Tell me in the comments. But please be kind. I am an idiot. Wow, really? What is it? Don't just say wow, it's rude. Maurice is good friends with Mr. Dalston, and he's not fearsome or ferocious at all. He's actually quite polite. He says Mr. Dalston brings him treats and scratches him behind the ears. Mr. Dalston was here just last night. He played with Maurice after the show. Wow, who would have guessed? Dalston has always loved animals. So if the circus had a show last night, the circus members couldn't have been helping the masked gentleman. I don't think Dalston would risk losing customers by creating a masked gentleman appearance on the night of a circus show. So if Dalston were here with Maurice, then he couldn't be the masked gentleman. That's what the evidence suggests. So we're back to square one. Not quite. Oh my, it's already dark out. I completely lost track of time. Professor, according to his warning, the masked gentleman's next appearance will be happening soon. Let's get to the gallery plaza. And we'll get there next time. Thank you guys very much for watching. Remember to take care of yourselves, and tomorrow's another day. I hope to see you then. Bye.